Welcome to swimming's best talk show. Gonna learn all the things that Brett Hawk knows as he has a chat with his guests about what it takes to be the best. But the sport's about more than just best times. It's winning the battle against your mind. So listen in and let's take a dive with Brett Hawk as we go inside.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Song never gets old, man.
It does a little bit old. I mean, it's hurting this morning.
Good morning.
I gotta admit, it hurts this morning.
How's
hey,
your internet connection over there, Brett?
mate, my internet connection is fast as. Let me say this, boys. I got to start the show. Okay, I'm going to start the show right here. I've enjoyed this with you guys. It's been extremely humbling to kind of get all the guests that we've had on and watch this together. It's been fantastic. But like you and like many others out there, we're doing this as a hobby. It's fun for us, but we have full-time jobs, and I'm very, very fortunate and blessed to work for an incredible company. I want everybody to know it. I work for Fitter and Faster Swim Camps, and I have an employee by the name of David Arluck, who is the best boss in the world to work for. I hope he's watching this right now because I love you, David. Thank you for everything you do for swimming. Thank you for everything you do for me. Very appreciative. I haven't been the best employee this week, but I'll tell you what, I'm hoping you're enjoying the content as much as I am, and we're gonna have some killer clinics off this, mate. We're gonna get some of these Olympians come on, do some clinics for us, and that's what I wanted to say. So thank you for everything, and let's keep the show going, eh? All right, boys. That's me. What about you, Sonny? You got anyone to thank for this?
Prelims, day 6.
Hang on, let's get Sonny. Give Sonny a little thanks.
It's all right, Nate. Nate's just skipped over me. No, I appreciate you guys getting me on, giving me a little bit of a platform. I did think last night it's ridiculous how I've somehow managed to stumble upon doing it like this commentary with the level of people, the legends of the sport. And yeah, I'm also trying to coach and working for. I keep getting the wrong side. Plymouth Leander, that's where I coach now. I've got a couple of my colleagues in the room with me right now. Say hi, Charlie. Say hi, Chris.
Boys, there we go.
Morning.
Give him a little love. Is that the giant that works for you?
It is. No, that's Hathor Bjornsson. He's the mountain in Game of Thrones, 6'8". Yeah. He now coaches swimming.
Nice. I love it. All right, boys. All right, there you go, Nate. Go for it now.
All right. Well, day 6, prelims. Ticker on the bottom, women's 800 free, men's 100 fly, women's 200 back, and then we had that mixed medley relay. You watch everything this morning, Sonny?
Yeah. I didn't watch the first heats. I just sort of skimmed to the glory heats and went from there. Although in the men's 100 fly, every heat was a glory heat because, as we said the other day, everyone's fast at 100 fly now, except Joe Schooling.
Oh, wow. Stop it.
Oh, my gosh. What a dig, bro.
Stop it. Oh, I saw that too, and my God, that was painful. But, hey, you win some, you lose some.
Here's the 800 free.
Any surprises in this 800 free, really? I thought Katie Grimes maybe was a surprise in terms of the fact that she keeps dropping time and she's put herself in medal contention.
Her stroke is so beautiful, man. I love watching her swim.
Sandpipers.
That's right.
Just killing it.
Yeah.
So Erica Sullivan, she won silver in the mile. Did Bella Sims lead off? Did she get a medal in the 4x200 free relay for the women? Because she swam on the heats.
In the heats.
She was in the heats. So
yeah. If
Katie Grimes medals tonight in this event, all 3 girls from the Sandpipers of Nevada will come home with Olympic medals.
Oh, wow. That's a good stat right there. Damn.
That's
amazing.
Unbelievable. And I heard that Ron Aitken actually he is in Tokyo.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not allowed in the village. They're outside the village. But
I guess it's better than sitting at home.
Yeah, nice to be there, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, deserved.
Yeah. Yeah, but look, listen. How Katie Ledecky? Come on, we've said a lot about her, and everybody knows how great she is. But she has really impressed me with the way that she's handled this first up loss. I thought to myself, oh, maybe that's kind of the end of Katie Ledecky. No, that was not the end of Katie Ledecky. That just kind of solidified her as the GOAT because she did lose. And she lost twice and then has come back and won and then swam this beast leg at the end of the relay last night, almost won that, and then's come back and she's top qualifier here and looks like she might win this thing. It's like, what a GOAT, you know? She's handled it so well. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, this is 9 years on from that first win as well, so that just shows the length of her dominance. And it looks like she's handling the length of this meet better than Ariane. She has got another day to recover before the final. So we'll see how she manages that after 2 gold medals and everything she's been through. So I still think it's going to be a big showdown between them 2 girls in the final. Katie Grimes, obviously a very capable athlete as well. Looked really good at the end of that heat.
I am hearing some inside word that Ariane is exhausted. You know, she hasn't handled it, like you said, as well as Katie. Maybe the emotions of becoming a first-time Olympic gold medalist, and you know the media obligations and the pressure that she's under from Australians. You know, the country of Australia in terms of what their expectations and things. It's immense, and I don't think anyone can really fully understand it unless you're Australian. It's the sport down there that, especially at the Olympic Games, carry the weight of your country down there. But anyway, look, she's in the final. She's got a lane, and we'll see what happens, eh?
Absolutely.
That Russian girl had a great swim this morning.
Yeah, what's her name? Nate, do you want to say that?
Kirpichnikova.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
That was pretty good. Thank you. Yeah.
Kirpichnikova, yeah.
I want to see Katie Grimes tonight. I watched her like incessantly the whole time. All she has to do is not lose focus once she hits like halfway point. You know, she kind of lulled out for like 150, went off of her, what she was holding, and then brought it back. She has a super good shot tonight, especially the momentum that America's bringing in. A lot of people have been talking about how America's not been having a great meet, but yesterday was a huge turning point for America. You know, Bobby Fink led off the night with a big surprise gold medal in that 800. They're looking good. So, American women, maybe we could go 1-2. Maybe Titmus is too tired. I think we've heard from someone that is in the know that she hasn't been training for the 800. She's swimming the 800. She's not been training for the 800. She's been training for the 2 and the 4. I said in my article like a week ago that this could be it. If Ledecky cannot get back sub 810, which after going 15:30, it's day 6, who knows if she can get to 810 or not. But if she's under 810, no one's going to be close. If she's above 810, it could be really, really close. I just think that Titmus cannot let her go and smash her at the beginning, and Ledecky needs to go out and just take care of business from the get-go and say, see you later, and crush her spirit. I think that's the way she's going to win tonight.
Well, you know, the way this meet has gone, Titmus is not trained for the 800 and she's exhausted, and we've just written her off, so she's definitely going to win tonight. That's the way this is going. Let's move on to the 100 fly. I think you mentioned it, Sonny. Had a little bit of a shocker this morning, eh?
Yeah, just I don't know. There's many days when 52 gets you in a major semi, and even Chad Leclos, he was silver medal last time round, missing the final with a 51.8, which is
Chad's not in there either.
Yeah, the hometown boy Takeshi Kawamoto, he was 51.0 national record earlier this year. He misses out with a 51.9. Santo Condorelli misses out with a 52.2. There's a lot of misses. there was 30 guys. Vinny Lanza, the Indiana boy, 52-0, 26. A lot of people missed out here.
And James Guy didn't even show up.
No, he's like full relay boy now. He's on that mixed medley and I think he knows he can get 2 more golds.
Oh, he knows he can get 2 more golds. Okay,
I think he knows. Hey, he can. I'm not saying he will. I'm saying he can.
No, he can. Yeah, they got a good shot. They look good. They look really good. I'll tell you that. Yeah, very good. But yeah, what's big misses there? Wow,
some huge misses. Yeah.
Couple of big gets. Let me mention a couple of big gets here, okay? A couple of boys that produced this morning. A couple of guys that I recruited to Auburn University and have kicked on since I've left. First one here that I could see is Luis Martinez from Guatemala. Basically walked onto my team at Auburn. Almost pleaded with us. Can I come swim for you? Oh, we'll give you a shot. Here he is. 7th fastest in the world right now at the Olympic Games. I mean, if you have a look at this kid, he's 150 pounds wet. He's tiny, but my God, he's got some heart. I'll tell you what, this guy's a fighter. He almost took out his heat this morning. 51-2 national record. First time Guatemalan in the finals at the Olympic Games in swimming. Mate, so proud of you. Congratulations. Well done. Actually, my other boy must have just missed out. Yeah, he did,
Grassi.
I think. Yeah, Santiago Grassi. What is he?
24.
I think he won his heat. He did win his heat. He looked good. He won his heat, and then all the other heats happened. But he did look
out
good.
Super fast, 23.8.
That's right, Santiago Grassi. Good kid too. Love that kid. Does clinics for us at Fitter and Faster. Actually, both those boys do Fitter and Faster clinics, Luis and Santi. So, but yeah. All right, Nate, who else we got in there?
This guy named Caleb Dressel. Going out a full second slower than what his world record split was at the 50. He looked incredible. After winning that huge swim, that 100 free last night, touching Chalmers out by 0.06 of a second. I think all the pressure of everything over the last 5 years or 7 years or whatever is all gone. It's just him it's all the shorter events, the 50, the relays, all the fun stuff, butterfly. He's going to be unstoppable, I think.
This format really puts it in perspective because we watch him, right? Last night, we watch him have this beast performance, have this emotional breakdown at the end of it. We go to sleep for a couple of hours. We turn the TV back on. He's back on the screen again. I mean, literally within 4 hours, he had to turn around from what he did to come back and go this 50.3. I mean, and you have got to include the media, the drug testing, the buses back and forward. He must have had 15 minutes rest, literally. Come back and just dropped a 50.3 on us. Mate, it's brilliant stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts.
What about your Australian boy? He's 8th, but he's a full second slower than what he was at trials.
Yeah, I think he was in Luis's heat, actually. I think Luis beat him. So, maybe, look, it's prelims. Maybe he was just doing what he needed to do. Tom Shields was in there as well. He didn't close the race as well as I'd like him to, but he's still 51.5 there, Shields. So, and then he ended up being on that relay too. So, look, yeah, I think medals, we kind of know where the medals are going to be. They're going to be in that 50 low range. So that's where these boys have got to get back to, especially Temple there. He's got to drop another full second to even be a contender for that bronze. So I think we know that it's a 2-horse race at this point in time between Dressel and Milak. I mean, I think they're the two that legitimately are going to go 49, obviously. And then I think it's just a fight for the bronze. But it'll shake itself out tonight, and that's in that semi. It's kind of like the men's 100 free. It's like just stacked. It could go any way there. So be interesting to see how that one shakes out for the top 8. All right, move on to the 2 backstroke. Nate?
Here you go.
This seemed pretty lackluster, to be honest. It seemed pretty reserved and slow. 2:08 being the fastest, 2:11 making the cut. I think you go from one extreme to the other here. Wasn't a crazy fast event.
The Americans swam well. They were side by side together, and
Yeah.
They both went 2:08. Ryan White and Phoebe Bacon. Taylor Ruck and Carly Mass, the Canadians, they looked pretty good. Taylor Ruck's been sick. Hasn't been swimming her normal events, but 2:08 that'll put her in the mix. She should be able to make finals and get a spot. Emily Seabaum 2:09.1. She's still having an amazing last month.
Yeah, crazy 16th, Sharon Van Ruwendaal. If I'm not mistaken, is the current Olympic champion, the 10K open water. And she's made the 200 back semis. Yeah. That's a pretty nuts stat. She is stupidly versatile. 100 back, 200 back, 200 free, all the way through to she does the 25K at Worlds. Like, she does it all.
Do you follow her on social media? Like, her training
yeah.
Nuts. Absolutely bonkers.
She does a year of Brett in a week.
That's the truth.
Looks like Katinka did swim, so good for her.
Yeah?
She got back in the water.
20th. Oof.
20th. Hey, but we were just talking yesterday. She could have just been like, I'm not swimming it. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
And she went ahead and did it anyway, so good for her. There's been a lot of talk about people quitting. I was just at the dentist, and all they wanted to do was ask me about like what my thoughts were on Simone Biles.
What'd you say?
Oh man, do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah, probably.
I think we're all the same on the honest opinion.
I was like taught growing up, you just don't quit in the middle of something. I don't know if people are gonna get butthurt about that, but that's my general feeling. If you're there, she knows the circumstances. I saw her for the last 6 months, and every time I saw her, she had a goat purse and a goat T-shirt and a goat this.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's at the Olympics, and she's just like, didn't do my best, so I'm going to sit this one out. I don't know. I'm not into it. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I think we're all with you on that one, honestly, but that's the way it goes. Let's get back to swimming. I'll tell you what, like we said, Katinka sure didn't do that. That wasn't her approach, so good for her, Katinka. A lot of haters out there on Katinka, but let's give her some love, man. She went to the end. Good for her. Medley 4x1. Here we go. Let's go, Sonny.
Britain look good in these relays, don't they? They look good. 0.3 off the world record and 3 seconds ahead of the Americans in second. But we did put a pretty heavy team in. We may swap out Freya for Anna Hopkin tomorrow. We might keep the same team. I don't know. But yeah, Kat just off the best. Petey, magical, 57.0 for a heat swim. Jimmy looks great, 50.5 again. Lovely turn. Real nice close. And Freya, 52.5. So it's like solid all-round splits.
That was her best swim meet, I think.
Yeah. Don't know how much America would change up. Obviously, wrestling. Yeah, that's the obvious one. Do you reckon they'll swap the order? Do you reckon they'll swap the who does what stroke, male and women, or do you reckon they'll stay with the woman, male, woman?
I think you got to go with Regan Smith. She just went 57.6 on that relay, which was her best time. She seems like she's been getting better throughout the swim meet. She just won silver last night in the 200 fly. A little bit of shock to herself, I think, but coming back this morning, busting out that 57.6, and she swam it really smart. She was not out that crazy fast. I mean, 28.2 is not insane. She came back incredibly well. So I think the bigger question is, do you put Michelangelo on this thing or not?
Yeah, it goes back to what Josh was saying. You could even give Nick Fink a swell on that breaststroke.
I think you give Nick Fink the go. That's what I would do, only because Michael Andrews is going to swim the 200 IM tonight. Okay? He's going to get smashed because of that event. And then he's going to get out of the water. What's the lineup tonight? Let me pull it up.
I feel like the mixed relay's tomorrow, though. This is what I've been told. The mixed relay final's tomorrow. It's like got a random day break.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
All right,
I'm just going to confirm that now before I've said something wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the case.
On the bottom of the screen, there's your new ticker. That's tonight.
Oh, there's
no relay.
No relay.
No relay. Yeah. So that adds a little bit of a diversion, especially for like the women who are going to do the 100 freestyle final and maybe do this relay. Gives them that day of rest. So
yeah, the butterflies too. The men's butterflies at least.
Well, they'll clash with the final tomorrow, so it actually makes it a little harder for someone like Dressel. Well, that's he's not phased by 200s in an evening, is he? Let's be honest, but
not at this point. Yeah.
But no, it does add a different dimension because it does mean Michael Andrews a little bit more accessible. Should you want to use him?
But then Michael Andrews got the 50 free tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I am hearing a little inside word that, you know, Michael and his camp might not be super ecstatic with the way that the US want to use him right now in terms of potentially on some of these relays as well. So, you know, with his event lineup as well. So, yeah, I think it's tough for the athletes. You put in a position, you obviously represent your country. You obviously want to be part of relays, but then you want to win your individual golds too, which can separate you from everybody. So it's a tough balance, you know, for sure. So I'm not going to say either way I'm on anyone's side. You know, it's like, look, you want to win for your country for sure. You also want to win for your family who've put everything into you for the past 20 years. So we'll see how that one shakes out. Be interesting. But look, I think it's going to be a battle between Britain and USA there. That's awesome. And then a fight for the minor places. Italy's in it again. Look at that. What about this? Israel. Let's give Israel a little props here. Top 8.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Who's that team? Yeah, they've got the two girls are great. I'm not too familiar with the guys, but they had a guy go 51-0 for fly, so you can clearly swim.
The David Marsh effect right there.
Yeah.
Nate, can you
Japan missing out again. Japan missing another final.
Oh, they did. Oh, jeez.
With Rikako Iki on the anchor.
Oh, Sato with a horrible 59-8.
Oh, Sato. Can we just put him to bed, please? Give him a rest.
That's Sato, not Sato. The breaststroke.
Oh, there's two different ones. Okay, thank God. Thank God.
No, but he's been 206 3 times the 200 breast this year and didn't make the final, so he also needs a rest.
Yes, it's tough, mate. The home Olympics, I got to tell you, it's tough. I've experienced it twice with Australia and Brazil. Man, it is tough.
And they got an even weirder one. It's not just a home. Like a home Olympics in the middle of a pandemic that's been super, super weird, especially over there, right? Compared to here, like America's wide open. Feels like nothing's going on.
Let's give Bruno a little love here. Hey, Ben Proud masterclass in the 50.
Yeah.
He's calling it. All right. I got my own little Bruno that I'm going to drop in on you, Bruno. So let's see how that goes. It should be a good race.
What about Molly Renshaw tonight, Sonny?
I mean, is she an underdog? I don't think she's an underdog. She's been fast all year, and she looked great last night. It depends if she tied up and struggled on the last 50, or if she just cruised into the finish. She's out in 107. If you go out in 107, you can go 219. I'd love to see it. But South Africa's definitely the favourite at this point.
Yeah, it's hers to lose, really.
Hockey, you think Annie Laser's gonna bust it out here tonight, or what?
Annie Laser's going to get a medal. I just don't know which color, but she'll get a medal. Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
What about the men's spinner backstroke tonight?
Yeah, we're too
world record from Reloff. Yes or no, Sonny?
No, Aaron Pearsall, 151, just too good.
Brett?
I don't know. I'm going to ask Lenny Kraselberg, who's the Olympic champion, who's coming on the show tonight.
Woo!
And I will tell you this: it's early in the morning out there, but I have texted my good friend Aaron Pearsall, who's living out in Hawaii right now. Text him this morning to see if he'll come on the show tonight. I can't guarantee that Aaron Pearsall is going to show up, but I'm telling you, I've texted him and I've put it out there. We may have Aaron Pearsall and Lenny Kreselberg calling the men's 200 backstroke tonight.
Well, that would be amazing.
We'll see how it goes.
I think Reloff has the best chance of breaking this world record that we've seen in a really long time. He's got the speed and the endurance. I think Pearsall was out in 54.9. He basically had a 2-second differential. Well, why can't Reloff go out in 54.5, 2.5 seconds slower than his winning time in the 100 backstroke, and still bring it back 57 flat? We'll go 151.5. I'm just saying, I think he's got a shot. He looks great.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't break it. For America.
I hope he breaks it in front of a crowd.
All right, what else we got? Men's 200 IM. Men's 200 IM final tonight.
People are saying, does Andrew hold on or Scott get him? I don't know if Andrew gets a medal. I just don't know. He's getting slower each round. He went 157 yesterday. He definitely didn't ease off at the end. Right. That was unoptional, that death. I don't think he gets a medal.
I need to look at that again, actually. I watched it again, and I think my initial reaction from last night when you guys were all making fun of me laughing, I think it was real. I think he did pull up. I'm serious.
Who?
You know who else? Michael Andrew. I'm telling you.
It's the American drunkenness. It's the bias. You can see what you want to see, Nate. You can see. I like Michael Andrew. I like the way he does things, and I'd like to see him get a medal. Not a gold one. I'd like Duncan to get that, but I'd like him to get a medal. But I think it's going to be hard. I think it's all good at a pro series when you're 6 seconds ahead doing that 29.9 freestyle. I think it's different when you've got 4 guys coming home in 27, chasing you down, and you're looking in the corner of your eye and seeing them, and you're scared. And then you try a little harder, and it goes, I don't think it's a nice feeling.
Well, it's not even that. Trying a little harder. He knows he's going to tighten up in that freestyle, so he's going to try harder to get a bigger lead in the first 150. He's going to press harder in the first 150 just to know, and then he's going to tighten up even more. And then Duncan Scott is just going to be like reeling him in, and Nate's going to be riding his horse.
He's not even going to be reeling him in. He's just going to go like way past him if it does happen. But Rowdy also thinks he called it the same way I was calling it. He thinks that he pulled up.
Yeah, of course he did.
He just needs to stay long tonight. Just stay long tonight. Okay?
You're talking about the American caller on NBC? That guy? Okay. All right. That guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He's got a couple of gold medals around his neck. You may have seen him.
Yeah. Damn, I thought that was Aaron Pearsall. Just text me back. I must have texted Aaron Pearsall's dad.
Whoops. All right, there's one more event tonight that we haven't talked about, and that's the women's 100 freestyle finale. Hockey, Emma McKeon. I think you were saying that the world record was going to go down. Do you think it's going to go down after watching her the time?
I don't know if any world records are going down. Like, they just seem like they're just that much out of reach for everybody at this one. But listen, I think she's going to win. I think she's going to win the gold.
Do you reckon Kate gets on the medal podium as well?
That's another one. That's kind of like the Michael Andrew. She's going to be tightening up at the end of the race and could have girls swim past her. Is she gifted enough? Absolutely. She's good enough to win that thing physically. So we'll see how it shakes out. I think. Look, she's been around for a while too. So I think she may have missed her chance to win the big one, but. But yeah, she can contend for a medal. If she doesn't get a medal, I'd be disappointed for sure. Very, very disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to think a few years ago you wouldn't even write her off for a medal, but I still feel like Penny. I think Penny's going to come through for silver. I agree Emma's going to win, but I think Penny, silver, and to be honest, I think I'd like to see Femke get a medal here. She's the oldest in the field. She's the oldest in the field by 5 years.
Yeah, we had her on the podcast. Hers was very interesting interview. about how much she's worked with sports psychologists and confidence people and things like that. And yeah, she's been swimming fantastic. She's been killing the relay swims. So we'll see. But Shaban Hahi is going to be on the medal stand tonight.
I can't believe I've just not mentioned her, because I've done the same on the 200 freestyle, and then she looked brilliant. And this is seriously a race where every girl can get a medal. I know we can say this about a lot of finals here, but seriously, Abby White's was still she's a class act. Anna was 52.7 in the heats. She's swimming fast, and yeah.
So many. After listening to Pop Off again last night, using the analogy of the car and using power to speed up. That's what Shaban does. No one's got a better 15 in this race than her. So watch out. She could win the whole shebang.
Yeah.
They all could. Yeah, I agree with Sonny. I think any one of these women could win this thing.
It's incredible. I mean, we've not mentioned Sarah, the world record holder, either. 51.7. Who can write her off? She's been up and down this meet, but she's shown sparks. That 56.1 on the fly and leading off the relay in 52.6. She's shown sparks.
Yeah, it's going to be a good race. That's it. We're done. 31 minutes.
Boom. That's it. All right, we're going to talk the rest of the meet when the rest of the meet comes up. So thanks for being on here today. Love it. Can't wait for tonight. Great show. Working on Aaron Pearsall as we speak. Texting with his dad. Obviously woke his dad up accidentally. Whoops. But great show tonight. All right. Take care, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks a lot. See you tonight. Bye.